newly found. So please give a warm welcome to Casey. She's going to be talking all about how to get those curls back, how to get them defined, because that's a topic for me anyway. Like, I lack definition. The art of retraining your hair, I think sometimes is a tricky one, but I'm going to hand it over. You're in amazing hands with Casey, and she's going to talk all things curl training. So take it away, Casey, if you have any.
And really having products that worked well. Our products are high performing, curl friendly, they're nourishing. They actually do the work for you, I find. Having products that do that can help you have that consistency in a routine. And that just helps you wear your curls more often, because if it's going to be easier for you to show those results, you're going to do it more often. Then we're going to talk about when you are styling or using leave-in conditioner. There are certain ways that I've found through lots of everyone helping me and educating me. There are certain ways that you set the curl pattern. And what we're seeing is the first bubble on the left is when you put in your hair, put in the product, sopping wet. This is in the shower, sopping wet product. We put Pro Curl Cream Gel in sopping wet. And I actually put in my leave-in conditioner either separate or with it sopping wet. I just like that. You can do the next illustration is damp styling, when your hair is partially damp. Dream Cream is great for this. A curl cream that's thicker is often better for that damp styling. And then the next section is when you start to set your curl pattern. What we do is take different sections of your hair with product or with leave-in conditioner, and you twist different sections. You twist and scrunch, and you can do that by looking at the pattern and seeing where the clumps of curls and waves are, taking that and twisting and scrunching. It actually helps curl memory, if you can believe that there's such a thing. I find that twisting and not just scrunching really helps get more of the clumps that I look for, because I want that beachy wave look. Some people just scrunch and they use a towel or a t-shirt, and that works great. But what you're doing when you scrunch or you twist, you're finding those patterns that are there and you can enhance them. I do smaller sections on the front of my face because my hair tends to be flat on the front. So I'll do larger sections in the back. But this is what we do on a normal everyday basis, just to style or to hydrate with leave-in conditioner. However, if you need more and your curls have gone off, or you have straightened for a long time and now you're going curly, or if you've had a change like me, and sometimes people with hormones changing, they had curls before, and I've heard of people where their curl pattern is completely different, kind of like a cowlick. And you can actually train your curls, train the memory, and you just add a little step. And I'm going to show you here what you do. I'll show you in just a second. But what these women are showing that taught me, you take different sections of your hair and you don't just twist them and scrunch them. You take them in two different sections, you twist the sections, then you twist those sections together, and you can do it in different ways. If you've seen that your pattern is going one way, you can twist it the next. And it actually makes like curl memory. It's pretty wild. And I'm going to show you here. Hold on one second. This is when you have to bear with me. And I want to show you Curly Iris. I really like what she's doing. She's twisting there. Do you see the two sections? So she's actually twisting them together like rope. And she uses product. You can use product to reduce the frizz, but you can also use leave-in conditioner. And this is really important. You just let your pattern or your clump dangle and kind of bounce, and it helps it go back up. And then I'd also like to show you Gina Marie. I love.
After I comb that through, I'm going to twist individual pieces. So that's the training that I was talking about, where you can kind of train your curls over time of just making that same pattern. It's almost like if you braid your hair and then you notice you have like a crimped texture. It's similar to that. So I'm twisting each piece in my finger, and then I'm twisting those two pieces together. So after I comb that through, I'm going to twist.
So you see how she twists together and then sets the pattern that way. You can retrain those, you can retrain your curl pattern. I'm sorry, like that, and get those clumps in your hair. It's really, really important. I do that, I do that, I would say once or twice a week, because with wavy hair, it can go flat and dull pretty easily. And I find that my hair has somewhat of, honestly, like a cowlick in it sometimes. So if you twist one way, untwist, twist another, you can also do that with a brush, but it really does train your hair. And I wanted to, yes, someone said that they use this with the Denman brush for the first couple of months when trying to retrain, and that's an excellent, excellent suggestion. One of our influencers this morning in our booth, Holly, she showed us, she said her pattern tends to go towards her face and it doesn't have enough volume, so she retrains her curls backwards from her face with the Denman brush. And would you diffuse after that technique? Yes, I would. What I do, maybe not when you're twisting the strands together like a rope, but what I do when I'm styling, I just, instead of just scrunching, I have product in my hand, either soaking wet hair or damp. And I take my hair like this, all the way with product, and then I scrunch up with the twist in my hand just for a little bit better, then let it go. I was taught to take the different twist, maybe 2 or 3 different ones, and I lay them on top of the diffuser. So they're all twisted up, and then I lay them on there.